We're gonna keep moving up the chain. So now we're gonna start with your calves and your lower legs. So super duper important to have strong lower legs. So elbows bent in your running form, right? We're gonna start with all your calf raises with your feet completely straight, okay? So a lot of people have their feet, turned out like this as a bad habit. So you always wanna correct yourself and have your feet be perfectly straight, especially for run strength specific exercises. And we're gonna start with just your feet straight, and we're gonna do a couple reps, and I recommend 10 to 20 reps with your feet straight. Then you're gonna do 10 to 20. And I like you to lift your toes up so your whole foot is getting strong. And then 10 to 20 reps, and then finally toes in. Notice my ankles are always aiming for my big toe. I'm always trying to line up my ankles over my big toes, as opposed to letting them splay out to the sides towards my pinky. The next progression is one-legged calf raises, right? So we're gonna do this from the front and the side, but because it's great to help you coordinate your arm swing with your foot strike. So my left foot is forward. I'm gonna keep my toes up to start. My right arm is forward. So one leg calf raise on the ground. Start with your either foot forward, toes up, and your opposite arm is also forward. And you're gonna swing through as you come up onto your big toe, right? So that's 1 rep. 2. And notice I'm swinging through as my arm swings through. My right leg and my left arm are swinging forward, and I'm coming up on my big toe. This is really, really important for making sure you're toeing off on your big toe when you run. And again, make sure you're doing the same amount on both sides. If you have an imbalance side to side, I'll tell you how to correct that at the end of the session. So again, you can add dumbbells, 2, 3, 4 pound dumbbells to add resistance to help you challenge the body a little bit more to get stronger. But get good at 3 times 20 reps for now. So one of the best calf exercises to really prevent a lot of Achilles tendonitis and plantar fasciitis is an eccentric lowering exercise. So instead of a calf raise, you're gonna actually raise both feet together, take 1 foot away, and slowly lower that other foot for about a 10-second count. So watch carefully. So I'm starting with my feet pretty close together. I'm lifting all the way up as high as I can with both feet. I'm gonna take 1 foot away, and I'm gonna count to 10 as I slowly lower this heel down. And that's the eccentric movement, and I'm going past flat. Now to go back up, I'm using my other leg to help that foot so that it doesn't get too tired. These are really, really tiring. And I recommend about 10 on each leg. You can do 2 to 3 sets, but I would recommend doing these after you run, especially if you're having any kind of Achilles tendonitis issues or plantar fasciitis. It's a total game changer and can really make your calves like rock solid when it comes to running. And don't forget both feet, right? So tire 1 foot out, then switch legs, count to 10, really count to 10, go super duper slow. And this is the absorption when your foot lands. These are the muscles that are firing to help absorb the shock of your foot plant. So a great exercise. And then when you're finished, remember to just hold this stretch. This is called the 3-minute gravity drop. You want to hold this stretch for 3 whole minutes. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving up the chain, and so this lower leg needs to be really, really strong and stable. For a proper foot strike, you land midfoot, right? So this leg needs to be really, really strong from the knee down. So how you're gonna do it is you're gonna lie on your back, and you're gonna grab your thigh, and you're gonna do 40 circles in one direction. So in this case, to the right, 40 circles to the opposite direction, and then 40 point flex. And you will feel this in your shin. This is a great strength exercise to prevent shin splints and also just to help any lower leg issue you might have. Plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendonitis. So this is a great exercise. And again, you wanna make sure you hit both legs. 40 circles right, 40 circles left, and 40 point flex, all on the same leg before switching legs.